Hey folks, we're back. Oh, I've started it on the wrong map. Here we go. So we are on round 67. I've jumped ahead a few turns because there was absolutely nothing going on really, other than a little bit of basic expansion. So we pushed up here, but we had to stop because of logistics. I've started getting some, a little bit more roads out this way. I've put up a mine here and moved some troops just to kind of like take a few bit more of this territory. I might actually be able to push down and take most of these mountains if I'm careful. That was important because it's hard getting any population into Visor, sorry. And I've been trying to put as much colonists in here as possible and raising the civilization score. So we've got a vidcom up here now. We've just made that metal mine, and yeah, but we need to get this to level 2. Because once we got to level 2, then we can get a level 2 metal mine on these two, and that's going to be really critical for our development. At the moment, like just getting industry up here is really painful. It's so difficult. So yeah, we could probably get industry 1 up in one of these other places, but it's more efficient to get industry 2. The problem is industry 3. The problem is industry 3 is quite expensive. It's 5 rounds of 900 metal. So as you can see, it's a bit beyond my ability to do at the moment. Whereas, getting another industry 1 up is more viable. Okay, let's have a look at the history. Nothing has happened with Varrock really, apart from they're still cutting us off from the north. These guys are not looking very friendly, and they're pushing in on me pretty hard. We are 20 turns into a 35 turn decade of fanaticism. We've discovered volcanic energy tapping. We've discovered motorized MG infantry army. Civilization levels raised to 7, and we've got some cards, including commercial projects, which are always nice. What I need to do now is I do not have a foreign affairs council up, so unless there's a lot of demands that require lots of political points. Here we go. Look, we've got the option to put it up here, so I'm going to immediately do this. I'm going to get a foreign affairs council up here. I'm going to put someone in it. Last turn, I actually got a leader that will be good for that. It was these guys. What are they called? This faction is the Sacred School. The Sacred School actually demanded that I took a member, and I was like, oh, I hate them. They're always crap. However, this time I got a capability 3, and intelligence is not the best, but got really good war and charisma scores. This person will be good in foreign affairs, I think. Not going to be the best person, but not bad. So I think. Yeah, he was a rogue, so he'll be good in foreign affairs. I think rogues generally make apt politicians. So next turn we'll be able to get somebody up there. Faction candidate. Okay, so these guys want me to take one as well. I'll take one. Michael Jellyman. Let's have a look at Michael Jellyman. Cap 1. Not bad though. He'll be okay in an OHQ probably. Yeah, I don't usually like doing it. I usually say no to those, to be honest, but I'm occasionally I'll take them if I really need them. And on this map, I seem to not be getting very many good leaders. Motion that our private assets reach at least 33 levels. Yeah, let's do that. That'll be easy for us to get. Model Design Council task priorities. What do we got now? Yeah, we can actually get heavy tank and assault gun. I'm going to leave it as it is. We don't need those yet. Just leave it on 75% design. Staff Council task priorities. Yeah, I'm still liking this. I don't need customized formation types. I just don't care about that. It's cool. I like the feature. On this map, I just won't have a chance to do it. I think these are going to be the ones that I need to focus on. Independent lab discovering tech support. This is a good one. We can get 100 bonus research points, or we could get 18 political points. I really want the enforcement points. I really, really, really want the enforcement here. The bonus research points is nice, but I think I want enforcement more. So let's go into. By the way, I think on one of the previous turns, I went heavily into enforcement with a couple of decisions, and I had the option to go further into meritocracy, and I'm actually keeping meritocracy where it is. I think meritocracy, I've got what I can get there now. I think what I probably need to do is go for engaged politicians. I'd like administrative competence. That one's nice, but I've got to go into enforcement. Once we've got enforcement high, we can get discipline, and that's going to get rid of our money issues, basically. Enforcement's very, very good for making money. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. 139 credits negative cash flow. You'll see that we're making some reasonable revenue, but we don't get any forced sales in this game, so we're still losing money. Yeah, it's been a bit difficult, this one, I got to be honest with you, but it's been really interesting. It's a really interesting challenge figuring out what I'm going to do. I think the best thing to do in this game at the moment, with the options that I've got, is I've got to wait for an opportunity to manifest. And that opportunity will turn up, and it will give me, then I'll be like, okay, these guys are going to war with these guys. That's going to give me the opportunity to, to attack somebody. Because I looked at my chances of winning in a war against Varrock, and they're 0. I think they're very, very low. They've got way too many troops. I'm attacking on into really bad terrain. I need walkers at least to be able to get through these easily. Or it's going to be a horrendous trench war where I'm going to be fighting with infantry and pushing stuff back, trying to get round the side, and like, what kind of logistics have you got going around, like this? It's bad. This is a really, really bad move. I mean, I could get to Moras, but you really need to take Varrock out, and otherwise they're just going to be pumping troop after troop after troop out. And I mean, I don't know, I have not got the troops to be able to take those guys. One of my viewers was saying that this was not a good bet either because of our combat width, and I agree. But the thing is, because the combat width's bad, I'm more likely to be able to take a whole territory against these guys. I've got on this side, right? I can take these mountains and then hold them, and then use that to take more territory. So I think strategically this is actually a better bet. The problem is, like, if I had loads more troops, I could go round there this way, and kind of do some sort of pincer movement. I could kind of go like that, right? And then simultaneously move that way. But I just think that, look, it's this terrain. It's so difficult to take. I don't fancy my chances. I got to be honest with you. So I'm going to have to sit and turtle up, and that's my only option here. I've got to get my civilization score high enough that we're not going to be losing people out of places like Visor. This is a critical village. Because of it's my only supply of metals. We need to get these. I built a few troops coming down, take and secure these rare metals. There's not even that many of them, but I need them. They're going to be critical in the wars to come. And it's just difficult. This game is difficult. You'll hear me saying this a lot. This game is difficult. I like it though. I like difficult. Difficult is fun, as far as I'm concerned. Get some twin barrel MGs up. What do these guys want? In case you're wondering why it is that I do manual replacement, it's because I know that it gets done. Sometimes I'll leave it to the AI, but the AI isn't because of the way the logistics works. You've got to really have lots of excess logistics to be sure that you're going to be getting the troops that you want to get. So I just tend to stick them on. It's just easier for me to do it this way. The other way is that I actually, when I'm focused on it, I know, I know that it's getting done. I don't do that in a big war though, because when you've got a lot of it, it becomes a bit of a chore. Okay, these guys are going to be going this way. I think we've taken all this terrain now that we can take. At least we've got a little bit of mountain to defend here. This guy got to the good mountains before me though. Real shame that. We get these guys moving down out this way, I think. Help move out over here. What I might do periodically now, which is something I did threaten in the earlier episodes, but I think when the game is going to be a bit slower, I might skip ahead a few turns. I'm sure no one will mind. I promise I won't do that on turns that are like, I did actually record the last few, but there was a bit of a problem with the way that they were recorded. I could have put them up, but it would have been ugly. And actually, I watched them back and I was like, this is not that exciting. There's really nothing going on here. There was a lot of me talking, and not really a whole lot of gameplay. So I think that I'm going to try to play these next bunch of turns quickly, because I do feel that this game is now going to be it's going to be interesting in the sense of like trying to get this ramshackle nation into a, into an industrial power. I do feel a little bit like, we've got Nazi Germany here and I'm Belgium. that's kind of how I feel a little bit. There are some stuff that I've learned from the multiplayer game that I'm playing, by the way, that I should explain. One, you don't want to be having too many troop colonists and recruits just sitting around doing nothing. That's really not good. You don't want to be doing that. You really want to be, because of the way that industrial points are generated from population paying service tax. This is something I'd forgotten about, but it's really, really important. It's super critical, and they make, a lot of your industrial points are going to be coming from service tax. So and they're not paying service tax if they're recruits and colonists, I believe. I think it only comes from population. I think population pays service tax. Yeah, look, we're getting 29 credits. What it's not telling you is you're also getting industrial points from it too. Here we go, look. So if we go 381 could optimally be produced. Industry 2 is producing 198. The rest, then we've got light industry 2 producing 79. Then we're getting 76 from service tax. Now on a map like this, where you've not got that much population, service tax is not going to be so important. However, you don't want to be getting loads of recruits just sat around. That's not really what you want to be doing. Now, I want to remind myself of how many... Yeah. I don't want to be getting too many... I don't want to be recruiting any more troops. I can't afford them. I do need to get some more brigades up, I think. I think that is going to be kind of important for me. Just because I can't look weak, especially on my my western front. But I want to get some of this stuff up before, spending too many points. Because I need to get some front-facing troops just so that it looks like we've got something here. Because otherwise this guy's going to invade us. We do need to do some work in trying to get these guys on our side as well. Anyway, folks, I'm not going to ramble anymore. There's not really a lot more I can do on this turn. I can start getting spies into some of these places, although we've got some. Difficulty's pretty high there. Export tariffs, I can put up with Varort. Oh, we don't have a trade agreement. I don't think we can even get a trade agreement. We need the Foreign Affairs Council. We've just got that up, so that will help. We have got a few cards that we can play. Commercial project's a nice one. Let's get that up in Vicer. In fact, we've got another one. We'll just upgrade it to the full level it can go. That will help big time. We can also put one up in Corona. Okay, we got the full 3. And then we got Texafort. These are well worth playing, by the way. These are really, really good cards. Fat Merchant's a nice one as well. Eager Industrialist is also really, really good. I'm going to play that one on Kirkwall. It's going to upgrade our light industry. I'll show you why I did that. Light industry is a nice one. Because, let me have a look. Let's try and find where it is. Yeah. Light Industry 3 is a big increase, look. So you get 20 for Light Industry 1. 20 industrial points, I mean. And 15 population credits. But then you get 50, so more than twice the amount to jump up to level 2. And then you get more than twice again. So it actually jumps up to 115 IP from 50 up to level 3. This is a decent rise in industrial points. And it's actually something that can save you in the early game if you've got no metal. That is a really, really nice way of getting your industrial points up so that you can actually start figuring out a way to get some metal. It has helped me a few times in this game, I tell you. Okay. Texafort. Yeah, Texafort needs more troops. This one's going to have a... Oh, no, it's not bad, actually. It's not got a bad civilization score. It's early civ. That's not too bad. Anyway, folks, I'm going to roll the turn. I'll catch you next time. Hey folks, I'm back. We are now on round 68. Right, let's have a look at the history. I'm almost tempted to stop doing this part of this at the moment because there's really not much going on. We are seeing some expansion. Other than that though, nothing really. Okay, Decade of Fanaticism, well into it. Total of our private assets is at 41 levels. So we've made a promise, which was a demand, to the Merchant Society. That was good. And we've got some cards again. Import tariff increase might be useful. 0 retirement's always useful, by the way. And yeah, overture's nice if you're at war and you want to get out of it. Okay. Let's go to the decisions. Motion that the number of leaders in our service goes up to 26. Yeah, go on then. New director for the Foreign Affairs Council. Now, Dick Crymore is going to go in there. He's going to be good in there. He's got a decent... I can't remember what Streetwise does. Oh, that's just for crime syndicate stuff. I don't use that. But anyway, let's get Dick Crymore in here. He'll be good in there. And we've got a Foreign Affairs Council task priorities. Major diplomacy 100% because we've got no miners in this game. Okay. So, yeah, in the spirit of trying to move things along nice and quickly... Let's just see what we can do. I'm just being a little bit careful about starvation on this game. Can't really go much further with these guys. I want to keep these here though, just in case we do get invaded along that top area. You know, on our northwestern front, so to speak. Start pushing some of these back. I want to take some of these. I'd like to get some of these mountains. There we go. That's nice. I want some of these mountains just so that, you know, these guys don't push into it. Basically, I'm losing the race out here. It was inevitable with the territory that we've got. I could have really put all my resources in getting down here, maybe, but I just think that it's just all empty territory. I mean, we might have found some metal, maybe. Who knows? It's one of those things where you don't really... It's difficult to kind of predict. I don't think there's a lot of mountains even here, so I just don't think that there's going to be much in the way of metal. Maybe a lot of... There's loads of metal down here. That would have been nice. I'd say there is. I mean, there might have been loads of metal. I don't think we're even going to get that volcano. Yeah, we haven't even got a volcano in our territory. Oh, look, there's one there as well. If I can get out to get that... How do I do it, though? I need roads. Okay, I've got plenty of... I do have plenty of industrial points, so let's get a road out here. I've forgotten about that. That is really, really important for me to get out to, I think. Let's get these guys back up now. They've been replenished. Yeah, if I can, I'd like to take that. That would be worth going to war over, in all honesty. Although the problem is with the AI is, like with a player, as I found in multiplayer, you can invade them, take something, and go, okay, right, do you want peace now? And they'll be like, okay, maybe. Sometimes they'll say yes, sometimes they'll say no. Usually yes, if you've invaded them when they're not ready. But against the AI, much more difficult to do, I'm afraid. Okay, the bulk of this part of the game is going to be about industry, I feel. Yeah, there's no decision, so let's just kind of move these guys up. Let's get some replenishment for those riders. Let's get those guys up here and do the same. Let's upgrade these MG2s as well. Okay, so we've got some better troops here. MG4 is much better. High-speed machine gun, combat armor. Those guys are pretty tough. Might be an idea to try to, you know, upgrade even more of these troops. Let's have a look at the model again. I'm trying to remember where I'm at with these. Yeah, okay, so we don't want to be using any rifle 2s anyway, because we don't want to be getting field testing for those. That's not going to help us at this point. It's as Trifler pointed out in one of the comments, I think it's only going to be... Yeah, it's only going to be using the field testing score for the previous model. So we want to be really using the rifle 4s at this point. The problem is that they're kind of expensive to get out, but you know, what are you going to do? Still 146 credits negative cash flow. Yeah, we are now, we've got the chance to get into discipline, which I want. Oh, damn it, how has commerce gone up? Right, I need enforcement to be high. I don't know if commerce is just going up on its own or whether that was something I did. I could have sworn that I had enforcement as the highest. Anyway. Plea of friendship. Let's get this out on these guys. Yeah, okay, the relationship went up 10. 20. 30. Oh, 13 that time. Okay. That's better. I'm worried that these guys are going to attack me, to be honest, because they're... Okay, we've gone up to 44. These guys are in cold. If we can get this high enough, we should be able to get them into friendly again. Let's see how that one goes. Yeah, these guys are in blackmail, but they're not switching. I don't think they ever will. I don't think they can switch. It might be that they are in... Let's have a look who they've got. Doctrinists, Humanists. No, we need to get the Humanists in power. We've got the option to do that. Yeah, we'd have to get more spies into Varor. Now, I don't know if I've got... How many spies I've got in here? Where is it that it tells you? I could have sworn that it told you here. Maybe I have to look at their actual zone. Spies. Can't remember how you do it now. Varor domain. Well, no, I've definitely got spies in. I know because I can see stuff. I can't remember how you do it now. I'm sorry. I'm being dumb. I'm pretty sure there was a little thing that said how many spies you got in here for neighbours, but I don't seem to be able to see it at the moment. Don't know if the. I don't remember the anything changing in the UI. I could have sworn it was here somewhere. Very, very odd. I feel like I'm going crazy because I could have sworn there was a way of checking the amount of spies on this screen here. No, we don't have it in these ones either. Oh, there we are. That was it. It's in this button. So sorry about that, folks. I was having a moment of madness. You actually have to click on this city button here. So I've got 12 spies in Moras. 13 in Varot itself. Yeah, that's okay. I'm kind of lagging behind these guys a little bit. I think I need to... Well, a lot. Let's get the industry stuff done. So let's have a look at our construction overview. Bureaucratic officers 3 is going up currently. What have we got here? I could get bureaucratic officers... Oh, no, I can't. I can't because I'm not at the right population level. We need to get way more pop in here. Ugh. Can't even colonize because we don't have enough. I don't know. Looks like we've got a bit of a problem here. Ah, okay. I see what's happening. Oh, that's better. That's looking a bit better. Next turn, we should be able to get some more colonists into Visa here. Civilization scores going up nicely. That's what I like to see. We'll start attracting some more free folk in that way. We only get. Oh yeah, we're getting 200 per turn from the refugee camp as well. Excellent stuff. Okay, yeah. So we've got metal mine 1. I mean, we could try to get industry. I'm just not getting enough metals at the moment. Yeah, difficulty of mining is giving a -10 modifier and a -30 modifier on that one. That's right. The lower number is the higher it is, the mining ease. The higher the level, the easier it is to get out. So when you've got when you're level 6, you're getting -30. And our governance actually helping with metal production here, which is interesting. Capability 2. Yeah, he's got a decent prospecting role. Does prospecting helping with... Oh yeah, as well, how to... Leaders with this skill are able to locate hidden resources as well as give instructions how best to exploit existing mines. So yeah, that's why he's... And look, he's actually using this turn. His prospecting skill's going up, which is nice. So, yeah. He's going to be improving all his scores. You want to keep governors in, in these jobs. So that leaves us with the conundrum of what do we increase here. I think... Okay, Agridome 3's gone up. We could increase the recycling facility. The problem is we've only got 1,000 left. That's just not worth it. It's not worth this. We're going to spend more metal than we'll take out in all likelihood. We don't need any more quality of life here. Yeah, I just don't really know what else we can put up here. I think that's it. We've got the... Yeah, we've just put up... Oh no, we've got Bureaucratic Officers 3 going up. That is going to help things. Bureaucratic Officers 3 will help things. It will definitely help with research. I think we probably need to put... I don't know if we maybe need to put more funding into the Economic Council just so that we can get more stuff up here, because... Like, it's kind of getting to the point where I'm limited by population here. Population is my big problem. So you've got to spend pop to gain it, because in order to gain population, you've got to either make troops and take more territory through conquest, or you... the other way is to basically get more population into your villages, but increase quality of life, you know, by building quality of life stuff. Oh, I don't know. It's hard, man. It's really, really hard. Let's get a university up here. I think that's probably going to help. Then we can spend some points on infrastructure as well. Oh, we've not even got Bureaucratic Officers 1 up here. Let's do that, and we're gonna have to get some... Let's spend some industrial points getting these roads in a better shape. There we are. So now we should be able to get hopefully be able to get some more colonists over here, because we're going to have to send colonists this way too. Okay, we'll send a bunch of workers out there to go and work in that bureaucratic office. I think that's going to be it for this turn, folks. I will catch you next episode, I think. Take care.